think my favourite subject is further maths. It's similar to ordinary maths, but it's different because it's stuff that's more advanced in a way. We do mechanics, for example. We've never done mechanics ever before, and in mechanics it's about how stuff travels and motion. In normal maths, we've never done that ever before. It's using maths in the form, so I think that's really interesting for me. At Cronton, the transition from GCSE maths to maths at A-level was made really smooth because they linked the stuff we've done at GCSE and took it that extra step further, so we had context to what we were doing and it wasn't just coming out of nowhere.
Biology, chemistry and especially maths, they do all link together, so you'll find that there's tutors that are in chemistry will often bring in some biology into the lesson. Biology often links to chemistry. So when we're learning about water, you cover that in biology, but you also cover the background of it in chemistry. So doing maths, chemistry and biology, they do all link together and they do help support your learning basis.
It's a deeper understanding of each subject you're doing. You don't just learn what you need to know, you learn a bit of background about it, so you've got a better understanding of each topic you're covering.
A few weeks ago, this mathematician came who's a professor at Liverpool University. His understanding of maths kind of showed me what it can do and the power of maths in different areas, and I think that was really useful for me.
I think we've got really good facilities here because we've got the 2 new labs and they always have all the equipment for us. Most of the time in chemistry you can work by yourself because you've got that much equipment. So you're actually learning it hands-on.
The theory that we learn, we also learn it in practical, so we've got a way of an application of the subject.
Since I've been here, I've done a range of stuff. There's a scholarship that you can be involved in, and I've been involved in the Liverpool Scholars Programme as well. I've done Medical Society and Tomorrow's Doctors, from which you can earn a Silver Crest Award from. And I've done Oxford University, and I've done residential trips to Cambridge as well.
With Tomorrow's Doctors, we'd have to do a medical presentation, and I was really apprehensive about it at first because I wasn't a very confident person. I didn't think I'd be able to talk in front of that many people. But from the process, they brought in the theatre tutor and they helped us develop our confidence.
Our biology teacher Jill is really helpful in medicine and dentistry people because she gives us tips on what the questions can be, and she's really helped us throughout our application, person statement or choices, and I felt I was not gonna get in, but because of their help I could perfect my person statement, and then we were quite confident at the end that our person statement is what we need.
I've always had an interest in chemistry and I've always enjoyed the lab-based, so analytical chemistry, and a few years ago I decided I wanted to do forensics, and the college has been quite supportive through that, and they're giving me ways to try and find work experience and try and actually get to that place, because I thought there was just one way that I'd be able to do it, and they're opening up multiple avenues of ways I can get to that career.
Our tutors really helped, me personally, she really helped me with the volunteering, and I think she pushed me to do the volunteering in the first year in the Liverpool Women's Hospital. I never thought of it, but she told me you can do it over there, so I think if I wasn't in this college I wouldn't go there, and my interview was based on that volunteering, so that was a really good thing from this college.
Over the 2 years I've been in Cronton, there have been a range of speakers that have come in. So for example, we had a radiologist come in, we had a doctor, we had a dentist as well, and it just shows you different career options that you could have. And from then I started working and building up on my work experience, my background, and that's where college helped the most.
We had Professor Hilary Ransom from Liverpool University come to talk to us about malaria and bed nets, and she works in the School of Tropical Medicine.
We went down to London with Tomorrow's Doctors to the Natural History Museum, and we got to see Darwin's specimens behind the scenes of the Natural History Museum, and that was really fun to look at.
Within Tomorrow's Doctors, we've been on university trips, and from that I've realised the type of university I want to go to a campus-based university, because I feel I prefer it all being in one place rather than having to travel, and rather the close-knit community of a campus-based university.
Just before Christmas, we were told about this thing called Sutton Trust, and it was telling us about how students might have the chance to go to America and study there. I've now heard back that I've been accepted from the US program. We go to an April residential where they talk to us about it, we do some tests, they get to know us better, and from that 25 people will be taken out, and then there'll be 150 people left who will go to the US in the summer.
The extra activities enhance the opportunities if you choose to go down biology or the science routes, because it can give you a chance to see what you can get up to, and it also looks good on your UCAS form.
I have managed to get an apprenticeship, a degree apprenticeship with Rolls-Royce. The person who was my physics teacher the year before, Paul, he ran through a lot of the background information to these engines. The most helpful thing was he pulled out a picture of a turbine blade, and I wasn't sure what it was, so he explained that to me, and then that was the exact item they brought out during the interview. Going in, I was more confident, but I wouldn't say I was confident on the actual day. They told me I was shaking like a leaf for most of it, but it turned out okay, 'cause they offered me the apprenticeship and it's looking good.
At Cronton, the teacher will be available at any time in the day at lunchtime, so you're not afraid to go and ask about anything. And also they use Moodle and they put the PowerPoints from the lesson on there, so at home you could reflect on what you've done in lesson and understand it more.
I've made loads of new friends while I've been here, and it's really nice because we have similar interests, and I think that's developed through like the Tomorrow's Doctors and Medical Society as well, because we're always like seeing and helping each other, and we're often in the same lessons. If we're ever stuck or don't understand anything, we all know each other and we can all get along and help each other. I'm really looking forward to Tomorrow's Doctors next year, because it's the second year as they did us this year. They helped us design and come up with our ideas for our practicals, which I would like to do next year and help them design and come up with their own. I'm also looking forward to helping pass on my knowledge and my experiences this year. So with my US Sutton Trust programme and anything that they need help on, I'm more than willing to help them get to the point where they want to reach their goals.